Well, good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy hashtag Thursday BookTube, which is an open collaboration that is hosted by myself and my friend Daphne over at My Mountain Home and Kitchen. So every Thursday, everybody is invited to partake, and you just upload a video about a book, any kind of a book. It could be a cookbook, a crafting book, a journaling book, a color book, anything you want, a novel, whatever. You can do a review on it, or you can just do a flip through, or you could just talk about it, whatever you want to do, as long as it pertains to a book. You want to take us to a bookstore? That's pertaining to books. You want to show us your home library? I love watching those. I love on Facebook, I'm in a group, and it's called Show Me Your Home Library. OMG. One of these days, I'm going to take that kids' playroom and I'm going to transfer it into my own home library and have my bookshelves and the big, soft, cushiony chair with the beautiful light right over the chair and a nice, cozy blanket. Oh, one day. But I love my grandkids, so I want them to have their their playroom for right now. Anyways, before I get started with my book of this week, I want to tell you about something that Daphne and I decided to do for Valentine's. We're going to call it the Crafty Book Collaboration in association with the Thursday BookTube. So what you would do is to do some kind of a crafty creation that ties in with Valentine's and a book. So Daphne said she's going to make a bookmark. That's a crafty thing. If you want to get a recipe out of a cookbook for some kind of hearts or Valentine themed, such as cupcakes or cookies or whatever that ties in with Valentine's, and it's in a cookbook and you make that, you can share that. And the date we're going to do that is on February 13th. I don't know if I just told you that or not, but that target date is February 13th to show your crafty book collaboration, whatever you decide to do. It could be coloring a picture out of a color book that has to do with Valentine's and hearts and whatever. So anything that you want to do, if you would like to join in with us for that, we would love to have you. If you decide, I don't want to do that, I want to share a romance novel, or I just want to do a regular book review, or I don't want to do any review that week, or I don't want to do anything that week. Anything is fine with us. We are very laid back. We just want you to have a good time. And we're getting so many new channels that are participating in the Thursday BookTube that we are loving it. And so we just thought it would be fun for a change, just to do something that is Valentine crafty. And so, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Chances are I'm going to be coloring in a color book, and I'm going to share that for mine. Like Daphne said, she's going to do a bookmark. I have no idea. I might come up with something. Maybe you make a little a journal, a Valentine themed journal, and you want to share that. We'd love to have it. I'm going to have some of my punch. So enough about that. And you don't have to tell us. You can just do it that day. And if you decide you don't want to do it, like we said, it's okay. Okay. So a few months ago, my son, well, wait, let me backtrack. A few months ago, I was really wanting to do one of those little free libraries, but I live way out in the country, and the main road off of my house is far down the road. And that is a very busy road. So for me to put a free library up there, I don't think that it would do well. And sometimes we have jerky people that like to come and like trash the mailboxes along the road and stuff. So I felt like if I put a little free library here, it's either not going to get used, it's going to get hit by a tractor, or somebody is just going to vandalize it. So one of my best friends, Jerry, she said, we can put it up at my house. And I said, okay. She goes, how about this? I'll pay for it. I'll pay for the house, the free library. If you could put it together. I can't put it together. She knew that. But my son can put it together. So I asked my son, if we get a little free library, will you put it together for us? And he said, sure. So she bought the little free library off of Amazon. I am going to do a video on that. I think this weekend I'm going to show you the little free library. It's adorable. My son did a fantastic job putting it together. My grandson is 7, and he got so excited over the little free library, and we let him stock some of his books in there. And he likes to, there's 2 more in town, but they're not very popular in our county. And in some counties like Davis, which is the university town that is about, I think it's like 45 miles from here. It is a university town, and they have tons of the free libraries. And you can register online, and then you can go to all those libraries. And so I know that when my daughter-in-law and grandson were in San Diego, they went to a whole bunch of them. And so we just thought it would be fun to put one up in our town. So we did. And we have had lots of action, mainly because we put it at my friend Jerry's house. And she has, she lives in a neighborhood where people do a lot of walking. And so she's gotten quite a bit of business from it, because I don't think any of them come from people reading the map and coming to see it. I think it's just from people in town that stop by. But we have fun restocking it with different books and stuff. And like I said, there's 2 more in town. So one of them, she emptied hers out because the door's not working right now, and she's having somebody fix it for her, and they haven't got to it. I said, obviously she doesn't have a son like mine, because he would be on it like that. But the other lady, she is on the route I take to go to work every day, and I see her free library all the time. So the other day I said, you know what, I'm going to stop by there. And, you know, the thing they tell you to do is, if you take a book, give a book. And so I have books in the back of my car, and I just put them in their free library if I take a book. And sometimes even if I don't find a book, I'll still put some in there. That's what I did with the other free library that is temporarily closed. And I was going to show you a book haul that I went to the bookstore, but Jerry said she was low on books, and so I said, come get them out of my car, and so she did. So I'll do the next book haul, because what we do is we go to the used bookstore in town, and you can buy a paperback for 50 cents and a hardback for $1. So we do that, and we stock up on all kinds of books. Spanish books have been super, super popular in there, and junior reads, like I would say 7th grade through high school, super popular. We put some little children's books in there, and they didn't seem to go very well. And then, of course, we have the adult, different authors. So we've been trying to do a little bit of mix of everything, some romance, some mystery, some more towards guys, you know, all the different ones. But anyways, when I went to the library on my route to, the little free library on my route to work, I stopped and I gave them 2 children's books and a Danielle Steele book. And when I looked in there, this is the book I found, More Kitchen Keepsake. More Kitchen Keepsake, that's what it's called. And back here, it was being sold somewhere for $16.95. I want to see under there how much that is. So I have a feeling somebody got this at like a consignment store, or oh yeah, there was no price under it. Okay, so wherever somebody originally got this, it was $16.95. So I opened it up, and it is an actual cookbook, but it is not from Gooseberry. More Kitchen Keepsake. The Kitchen Keepsakes by, okay, so maybe that's the title of the books, is More Kitchen Keepsake, just like we have the Gooseberry books. So there is so many different recipes in here that I found. And I can't wait to make some of these recipes in here. The poppy seed bread, lemon bread I've been wanting to make for a long time. Breakfast coffee cakes, orange marmalade bread, quick onion cheese biscuits, herb buttered bread, stuffed cinnamon apples, Ruth's cherry salad, excuse me, ranch style dressing, macaroni and green pea salad. I've had that before. Some of these are just really simple, down to earth recipes. Grilled salmon with dill sauce. That's how I make my salmon. Salmon sauce, baked haddock, crab stuffed flounder, orange glazed beets. I've never had that. Spanish rice, chocolate cherry coffee cake. Oh man. Chocolate butter cream bars, cream cheese brownies, pineapple millionaire pie. Helen can only, or can't, oh my gosh. Helen Can Only Imagine, something like that. She shared a book today on pies. Guys, I've never made a pie in my life. So that's my goal this year, is to make a lot of pies. Try making some pies. And here's one, Easy Living Pie. Graham cracker crust, see index, 1 cup Eagle brand milk, 1 8-ounce container Cool Whip, small can frozen lemonade concentrate. I want to try to make some real pies. Quick peach cobbler, peach blueberry shortcake. I just would like to go through a lot of these and just, try them out. So I was so excited when I came home with this book. And it is like brand new. I mean, it seriously is like brand new. I don't even know when it was published, but it's just like whoever had it took really good care of it and probably never even used it. And when I brought it home, I showed my husband. I'm like, look what I found at the Little Free Library. Copyright 1986. So this is an older book, but whoever had it took very good care of it. And when I came home and showed my husband, I go, look what I found. And he's like, don't you have like a ton of cookbooks? I'm like, I know I do, but this one is new and it was free. So I was super excited to get this book. So anyways, if you put in that hashtag Thursday BookTube, a whole bunch of videos are going to come up. Daphne also has a playlist. So if you go over to My Mountain Home and Kitchen and you go to her Thursday BookTube playlist, they're all there because she adds them up every week. If you happen to do a Thursday BookTube and neither Daphne or I comment on your video, let us know so we can go over and check it out and put you on the playlist, because sometimes we just get busy with life. And like for me, it's almost 8 o'clock on Thursday night and I haven't watched but one book. No, I watched 2 Thursday BookTubes, and that's all I've watched today so far. So I need to get in there and start checking them out and see who else has posted. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In the comments below, let me know if you guys ever go to the Little Free Libraries, if you have a Little Free Library, if your town is known for them, if your town has a lot of them. I know Kim from Kim's Inspired Life, she said that they have them where she lives and they have them at a lot of the parks. I think that is such an awesome idea. You take your kids to the park, you get yourself a book, you watch your kids, you read a little bit, or you even find a book for your kids for on the way home. I think it's a great idea to have them at the parks. So anyways, All right, guys. Well, take care. Have a great evening. Tomorrow is Friday. Happy Friday. And then we are going to have our weekend. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And my grandson's going to play in his last basketball game for the season. So, all right. Take care. Bye-bye.